Hey everybody, we're live now.
What's up? I'm Ryan.
I'm Snow, or Sean, you know me. So we're back to play some Resident Evil, the Mercenaries 3D with Ryan. He's going to show us a bunch more of the game, hopefully some more levels. And let me open up the chat and I'll take some requests from you guys and shout it at him, and hopefully he'll, listen.
So today we're playing a new level. It's pulling from a little bit of RE4 that I hardly even remember. Very cool looking map. And we're fighting RE5 bad guys. You can tell some of these guys are armored. Some of these guys have the faceplate armor. So it's a whole new sort of ball game fighting these guys. Taking me more hits to kill them because they're a completely different enemy type. I'm gonna try and kill as many as I can. So, if you didn't see us last stream, what I'm planning to do is just sort of take you guys through a little bit of what the game's like, sort of just give you a slice of it, and then, if you guys have any questions about it or want to see anything in particular, you know, we'll just do requests and let us know what you want to see. If there's characters you want to see, etc. I'm easy. So right now I'm playing as Hunk, obviously, because Hunk is the best.
Is he the best?
He in terms of actual gameplay, yes, he is one of the better characters. I'll show you why. I'll shoot this guy in the knee. That move right there is one of the reasons he's so good.
Awesome. Maybe I should actually attempt co-op with you.
Shoot him in the bottom half. Use the end. Kills him every time. That gives you a bonus 5 seconds. The only problem is some of these enemies that I'm fighting have armored legs, so I'm not able to do this.
So if they do have an armored, like armor on their knees or something like that, then it doesn't work?
Yes. Oh god, he's got a rocket launcher. In classic fashion, of course, now the game is not responding and isn't going to give me a armored leg bad guy.
Well, I'm sure you'll see one right when you don't really need it to happen.
Yeah. So, yes, that move does not work against all enemies. There are guys wearing armored legs. Like that guy has an armored head. So I just completely failed to do any damage to him. Uh-oh. That guy's going to explode. So, what hopefully this demonstrates is that this is not a mini game. This is a true Resident Evil experience with all the trappings thereof. All the various characters, all the different animations, all the different sort of specialized units. Those are all in this.
Nice.
With the added benefit of a touchscreen inventory and the ability to move and shoot at the same time, plus wacky alternate costumes, a whole lot of other content. What I'm on about is when people say this is just a mini game turned into a full game, I just don't think that's accurate. There we go. You hear that?
Yeah. Oh, what a jerk.
I know. It's going to make me drop my combo. See, his buddy here gets stabbed in the neck. And he's all like,
oh no.
Uh-oh. See how I can use that herb and move at the same time?
Yeah.
That's one of the examples of how this is really looking to be a slightly more action-oriented experience.
What is that thing?
Oh,
never mind.
Little head crabs, for lack of a better word. I almost just swore.
Was that your last one?
I still have one more of those rockets. Krauser's loadout, which is what I'm using. I'm playing as Hunk, but using Krauser's weapons. He has two of the Nice. He has 2 of the rocket propel grenades that can take out, as far as I know, any unit in 1 hit. So when I saw the boss, you know, just whipped it out and took out the boss with just, you know, the 1 rocket propel grenade. The music changes because we're under 30 seconds, and then I pick that up. So now we're back over 30 seconds.
But the music keeps.
Yeah.
The intense music keeps going. Sense of urgency behind it now.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Mercenaries. There's always a sense of urgency.
I was gonna say that trick though has been around for a very long time.
What, the
music switch?
yeah.
The best thing I can think of is the first time I played Super Mario.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Mario is a beautiful game, but it's proof that great music makes great games. I think Chrono Trigger is on that same level. That,
Really.
of course, it's a beautiful game. It's a great game, but having top music is one of the things that really takes it to the next level of being truly excellent. Take out my knife and see if I can kill a couple of these guys.
Oh, God.
The answer? No.
They want none of that. Ooh, nice. You've been practicing.
Yeah,
You've been doing a lot of demos lately.
yeah. The more press demos I do, the better I get.
Yeah, if you guys are wondering too, someone had mentioned, I'm surprised how good this looks on a 3DS. That was from Catawoom. It's actually a little bit dumbed down too on the stream. I'm trying to capture it as best as I can here for you guys, but it actually gets a little bit blurry when I capture it because it's slightly tinier, and then I blow it up to a bigger resolution. Anyway, in real life, it looks way better than it looks on the internet, and that's also why you see this weird green bar right now.
In case you guys are curious, this is in 2D because we cannot stream 3D to your 2D monitors. But yes, I can see it in 3D on my screen. The game plays in full crystal clear 3D, and that's something that we talk a lot about because it's something that we're doing a little bit differently than most other people. With us, 3D is about, you know, what can 3D do for Resident Evil, not what can Resident Evil do for 3D.
Yeah.
And by that I mean, like, it's about the little things, about making it a little bit more immersive, a little bit more lifelike, and not making it a gimmick. All right, I'm gonna play as Rebecca, but with the exception of using Chris Redfield's weapons.
Ooh, I see a shotgun.
And upgrade my shotgun, upgrade my pistol, and lucky 7. Defeat any enemy with 7 displayed on the clock for a time bonus. Alright, that sounds good to me.
How much of a time bonus is it?
You know, I don't have that answer. Let's see if we can find out.
I bet you it's 7 seconds.
I hope it's 7 seconds. Alright.
Well, 7 is the number of perfection, so.
That's true. Though this game was developed in Japan, so I wonder if it's any different there.
That comes from a Christian thing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we able to test online? Proper online over the internet is not something we can do today, but local co-op is something that we will do. Proper internet online simply requires that we have a server set up that is not set up because the game's not out. So that can be your treat for when the game comes out.
So basically, the servers aren't live for us to play.
Yeah.
Ah.
So.
Well, that's why we can't show you online.
No online, but Trust me, it's in there.
That's a pretty good reason, I'd say.
So you'll notice all of my melee attacks are executed much faster than Hunk's are, but they are not as lethal until I get behind my opponent. So I just kick him, and that like doesn't kill him. Yeah, I have to shoot him. So run behind, head cracker.
Awesome. I didn't know she had that move. So have all the characters here like seen new moves that they haven't had before?
I'm not quite sure if we can say every character has new moves. Like I think Wesker reprises most of his old moves.
Yeah.
He has cool old moves, by the way. They're all like Street Fighter inspired. So see, and I didn't kill him. But like Rebecca, who hasn't been in a Mercenaries game in a while, yeah, new moves.
Someone says, "Awesome! Is any of the new music orchestrated like an RE5?"
Yes. And actually, there's lots of new music. So the whole soundtrack is actually new material.
Really?
So yeah, it's one of those other things where like people are saying we took the cheap way out, built a mini game as a full game. If you do that, you don't write a brand new score to it, and that's what we did.
If you guys have questions too, be sure to hop into the Ustream chat. I'm seeing some questions we've addressed already, and maybe I can have Ryan quickly talk about them real quick. So this one we talked about last week. Is there a setting for first person, third person, or is there just a button you press?
Yeah, let me see if I can show you that. So as you can see, when I aim, it goes into first person. That's evidence there. But if I hit start, see, I can't take myself away from the game because I love it too much.
That's a perfect pause screen.
You like that pause screen?
You guys can't see it right now, but on the second screen, I need to figure out a way to capture both the top and the bottom screen. When I do, you'll know what I'm talking about. But he's actually in the control settings right now, and there is the option to switch it to third person view when aiming.
Yeah, it's not hard. Start down A, left A. I believe is the entire button sequence. Maybe something slightly simpler than that. So yeah, you just find where it says control settings and change your control settings.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's with this whole game, we want to make it as streamlined, as enjoyable as possible. I'm being chased by someone I don't want to be chased by.
Ooh. Oh. Well, I think this is the perfect time for a question. Someone says, are there new maps that weren't in RE4 and RE5 games?
There's not properly brand new maps in the traditional sense. We have remixed maps, so maps that you may recognize. Like I'm playing on the landing zone from RE5.
Yeah.
What we do in that is we take, say, RE4 villains, drop them in there, or we take it from daytime to nighttime and change the tone of the map, or we change where the location of all the items are. So those are things we can do with a given map to make it feel fresh, but it's pulling the experiences from RE4 and RE5.
Gotcha.
All right.
Someone's asking about the 3D tech real quick, and I don't know the answer to this question at all. Can the gyroscope be used for aiming at all?
No. When we approach the 3DS, being Resident Evil and knowing who we are as a brand and as a game, we said, what are the things that Resident Evil fans care about? And it's depth, it's immersion, it's the playability of the game. So ultimately, something like gyroscope aiming is cool, but it can be pretty tricky. I'm not able to turn to my left. So we really focus on things that we consider core to the experience, like the added depth or the touchscreen controls. Those were the things that we wanted to focus on.
It's a pretty common question right now, I gotta ask you. Everybody wants to know, are there plans for DLC?
I believe we have already confirmed that no, we do not have a DLC plan for this product. That's most likely just a function of where we are in the hardware cycle, where it's just difficult to create a DLC product for a game that is this early on in the cycle.
Yeah.
So as I fight for my life here, I feel like it's only fair to point out that I am not able to turn as of right now. I have to go into aiming to turn. Bizarre. I believe there's something wrong with our little test kit.
Is there something wrong with the test kit, or did you change something in the controls?
Did I? Once again, I have paused it in the middle of a awesome scene. Let's go back to type A.
Is that why?
Yeah.
That's why. So, for those of you who like the older control modes, just looking through, I see there's 4, 5 types?
Oh yeah, and they're based, there's ones that are meant to feel more like a, Halo Call of Duty experience.
Yeah.
And there's ones that are meant to feel more like a RE1 experience, roughly the opposite of Halo Call of Duty when it comes to shooters.
Right. So all the classic modes are kind of there for you guys.
Why do I shoot red barrels?
Someone asked, and I think this is probably a yes, but I'll let you answer. They say, so are we about to see some Ganados at public assembly or Magini's in the castle?
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter in this game, the enemies will go in any location, right?
Yeah, this is. I've been saying it's like an all-star game. It's what's the most fun we can have. Let's play Jill Valentine co-op with Jill Valentine, just because. Let's play. Oh, crud. Let's play RE4 maps with RE5 characters. Let's play RE4 maps with RE5 bad guys. Let's do all the things that seem impossible, but heck, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
And I got the chainsaw guy down. I'm almost dead. That's small potatoes now.
You'll be all right.
I'm playing this based on the television display, not on the 3DS display. So, ooh, that's bad luck, man.
That was... What are the chances of him having the dynamite thrown in your aim at that very instant? I guess pretty good, but man.
Yeah, they love trolling me like that. Throw the dynamite so that I shoot it right in front of my own face. It's a legitimate strategy. Alright, I've got to go get some more time before my time runs out. So I'll make sure to hit as many melee attacks as I can to extend my time. I gave an interview today in which I was trying to explain that process and how if you're doing it right, you can keep doing it, every 5 seconds. If you get a melee kill, you don't ever need to stop. And I was trying to use ad infinitum or ad infinitum or whatever the correct Latin pronunciation.
Is it a skill or?
No, it's just, it means like continually, or forever.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to say it. So I was trying to make myself sound smart, and I ended up sounding dumb. That's a lesson for you kids at home.
So you got a combo there, right?
Yeah, I picked up the combo time. It's a nice little bonus that will give me essentially an extra 1,000 points per kill while it's active. So definitely always want to pick that up. There's usually 2 in most standard maps, and really just a great way to max out your score as much as possible.
Actually, speaking of the maps, Radrad asks, will the map show where all the time spots and treasures are? Or?
No, that's for you to figure out. The good news is, as you play through it, you can remember where on the map they are. And
so
then,
they're not going to change?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not for any one mission. And then obviously you do have the mini map in the bottom that will help you. Unfortunately, you guys can't see it on the stream, but yes, it's down there. We have a mini map, and that will show your partner, but it will not show your targets per se. Kick her in the head.
So, I don't know if you can answer this one. It sounds kind of spoilerific, but Dynastic Anthony is asking, is Super Salvador and Dr. Salvador returning as mercenary bosses?
If you remember it from RE4 and RE5 Mercenaries, chances are it's chances are it's in the game.
Run away.
So one of the things that's cool about this is because of the way the 3D works, when you put that scope up, it appears to be so much closer than the enemies that most people actually prefer to close one eye when using it, just like you would with an actual scope.
Oh
yeah.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll get double vision.
Yeah, yeah.
As if you were looking through both.
Right.
You know.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. I didn't know that.
Yep. That's just the way the 3D works when it's that close. When you have that big of a difference between what's close and what's far away.
Someone's asking if the game uses a Street Pass feature.
It does not.
Okay.
It's not like I said. When we approached the 3DS, we focused on the type of content that we felt a Resident Evil fan would most want to get from the 3DS. And to us, that means co-op play, 3D, and touchscreen inventory. So we put the Wi-Fi co-op in there. We're still one of the few people to be really doing true Wi-Fi play on the 3DS. Oh God, don't throw that at me. So we're happy about that. And then the other feature is obviously just the 3D. It is still a survival horror game. Once you play it on a high level, it becomes a survival high score game. But at first blush, it's still, there's still a lot more zombies than there are bullets. You still got to, play it first to survive, second to score. And when that's the case, immersion is all the more important to make sure people are feeling all those survival horror emotions and all those thrills and tension, etc.
So I'm just gonna interrupt you quickly. The chat's playing a drinking game right now.
What? Every time I say...
Every time you go red, you take a drink.
Alright. we do not condone this, but...
Someone says all they have is coffee, so I'm not sure exactly what they're drinking here, but it sounds pretty safe.
Alright.
just love the I love the animation when they get tossed back from that shotgun.
Oh yeah. All right, how did I do?
I'm gonna guess A. do you get ranked in letters? Oh,
S.
that's ranked. Wow.
Max combo of 22. I killed 99 enemies. And 2609 skill points. So I could put that towards unlocking new skills. That's sort of a credit system or currency system that would allow me to pick those up.
So here's one from Muckamuck. He says some of the advertisements say that the game features 30 missions. Does that mean 30 maps?
It means 30 individual missions. Some of them reuse maps. Some of them are remixes of maps. So, say if one mission is a tutorial mission and features relatively few enemies that are weak and don't have armor, no bosses.
Yeah.
If that's one map, then much later in the game, we might reuse that same map and then put a much harder set of enemies on it to change up, that feel. So you'd be on, a single map, but you'd be playing very different experiences. Does that answer that?
It does indeed. Sorry, I was laughing, snickering slightly. Someone asked me, so, whoa, just noticed the hair snow. Why? I'll tell you why. It's really hot here.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I had to shave it off.
Alright, what I'm going to do now is set up a co-op game.
Someone said they weren't paying attention when you answered their question about Super Salvador. Well, then, I have good news for you. It's all recorded. You can go back and watch.
Our answer right now is essentially, I would not be surprised.
I wanted him to go back and watch.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you know this. Raging Panda is asking if we're going to sell the pre-order bonus that was given away a bit ago. The 3D case, yeah.
That's a great question for Darren, our store manager. Feel free to look him up on Twitter and tweet at him and see what he says. I see no reason why we wouldn't sell it. The only problem is we only made 1,000 of them, and they may simply be out of stock based on all the pre-orders we get. So I would say go online, Capcom store, and see if you can pre-order it now.
Very cool.
All right, we're now playing co-op. We've got 2 of them here. So that one's in the same game.
Oh god.
I'm gonna see if I can go find Snow, and then introduce.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
I'll introduce my version of Rebecca Chambers, or his version of Rebecca Chambers.
This is going to be slightly tricky for me. I'm inverted, and this is non-inverted controls.
Can you change it?
I might be. I'm sure I can change it. Pause. Oh, it says pause, but it's not pause. It's co-op. Can't pause a co-op game. I'll deal with it for now, and then I'll change it in a bit.
Okay. I'll come save you.
As I aim for the ceiling and then hit the wrong button.
I was aiming at this character's foot, just to try to gun him down a relatively slow way, trying to figure out why he wasn't dying, and he simply popped out a gigantic centipede head, and was refusing to go down quite that simply.
What the? I obviously don't know what I'm doing.
Remember, this is the only instruction I tend to give people. Nintendo Y, not Xbox Y. Uh-oh. Gotta kill this guy while it's down.
So you can actually do a double melee. Does that still count for bonus points at all?
Oh yeah, for sure. And in fact, there's still some context-sensitive, specific
see,
double
yeah.
melee moves.
It's just easier to do it from behind.
Yeah.
I get it.
Her attack from behind is a sure kill head cruncher. Her attack from the front is a less than sure kill. And in fact, does relatively little damage. It's one of the reasons we love Rebecca Chambers. She's so earnest, like she really wants to kill the zombies, and you can tell that. Like, she's no fan of zombies. She's just like, let's just say if she got into a fight with a boulder, she would not fare nearly as well as our friend Chris Redfield.
She like puts her all into it when she jumps, just flies.
Yeah, no,
she
like, the stream is about to see me burst open a crystal. She doesn't even punch it in the face like Chris does. She like hip checks it, because that's the only way she can. Ow! She got socked in the face.
Oh man, got rocked there for a second. Oh, that's right. You have to come help me. I can't push Y to resuscitate. No. Oh.
I was on my way. I promise. Your partner died.
It doesn't say that on my screen. Oh.
All right, so that means you have to finish your whatever it was you were drinking.
I think they were drinking coffee and water. Someone says, "Can you guys make a boulder a boss?"
We're working on it with our development team now.
Is the technology there?
Is the technology there? That's the thing, is we really want to make sure that the boulder is as lifelike, and we give it not just, you know, the graphics, but the character development that it deserves. I felt that boulder did a lot of things for gaming. It brought, you know, more of a lifelike, sort of humanistic view on what boulders could be if they weren't boulders.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
That guy just got his head cracked. I hope you weren't using that head, because it's cracked.
Good thing you're not showing my screen. I'm far less talented.
I'm just having a good time playing right now. I played RE5 all the way through, and I played bits of it again a second time. But I played the Mercenaries mode as much as I've probably played any game. It's really well designed to just be as addicting as possible. You really want to keep fighting for that high score, really just all the time. And that's one of the reasons that this works so well on the 3DS, is it doesn't need, at any given play period, it doesn't need an investment of 2 hours to get to the next section, but it can be played forever. There's no time limit to how much Mercenaries you can play, but at any given moment you only need to play 5 minutes and you've gotten what Mercenaries has.
I actually didn't personally play Mercenaries mode until 5. I played 4 a lot, but I never played the Mercenaries mode.
The Mercenaries mode is great, man.
Actually, out of RE4, like, for me, I love the Wii one the best.
Oh, yeah, the Wii remake was really, really well done.
Well, I loved it just because originally I missed out on all that extra content. And I really wanted to try and get it all, but I never did end up getting a chance to get as much done in the Wii version as I would have loved. I should go back and play that again.
Well, and I'm sure you'll get, you guys know Mikey B.
We do have that.
I'm sure
HD
he'll be
version.
on streaming. Some of that
Ooh, that's not what I wanted.
RE4 HD goodness.
And Code Veronica for that matter.
For sure.
Did you play Code Veronica?
I have not. I've at least dabbled in all of the core,
Oh.
you know, 1 through or 0 through 5 Resident Evils.
Yeah.
But I have not played Code Veronica. I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, so am I. Oh geez, how do you switch weapons?
Use the touchscreen. It's so simple.
Oh, derp. Wow. Oh, dude, she's got the grenade launcher. I forgot about that. This is you set me up.
Yeah. That's the standard loadout for Rebecca. The good news about it is the grenade launcher. It's friggin' sweet. It shoots explosive grenades as opposed to flash grenades, so it doesn't just stun, it kills, which is good. You know what? I figured out what, it's a 3-second bonus whenever I kill anyone with a 7 on the clock.
Alright, 3 is the number of emphasis. It's a good number.
Yeah.
Look at me with all my number knowledge.
Yeah. What is this, like a numerology live stream?
Something. Whoa, 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 buddy. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Go, go, go.
I would probably watch
The battery is charged for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Or at least it was this morning. We've been taking this show on the road and chatting with some people all around San Francisco today. Turns out people like this game. It's good when we're able to take games on the road and show them to people and have really, really positive reactions everywhere we go. Because it means that we're not like trying to sell the game like, no, you don't understand. Like, it is really fun. We're just putting it in front of people and letting them explore it.
Oh, you thought you had me.
I'm running out of people to shoot. What do you think, guys? Where should I go?
Have you seen I don't know if you've been up here on the catwalks running around. I haven't been watching your screen, but you can if you shoot them just right, they fall off the ledge.
Oh, sweet.
I'm cracking up. Sorry.
Oh,
It just looks.
if
so
anyone's
funny
watching that,
oh, what?
I am sorry. I just destroyed that guy's groin region.
Well played. Go, 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 go. It's getting intense now.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that we don't screw something up and lose our combo here.
Oh, come on. Oh, nice. I just shot someone off the ladder. They were at the very top of the ladder. The animation when they fall is so hilarious. I haven't seen it yet until now, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a sucker for animations that are.
That's one of the things that I've been telling people about, from the animations to the custom soundtrack that was written just for this game. This is not, you know, a mini game brought into a product. This is a full-featured game that was really designed from the ground up to be a robust offering.
I'll jump over again. I'm gonna shoot you. Oh no!
Go
That's
away.
not good. I love the taunt.
The taunt is the great irony of Resident Evil.
Well, it's hilarious because I'll shoot them off the ledge and then I just salute them as they fall to their doom.
You like that?
This way.
No. Not there. I'm not looking at questions right now. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, make sure to shout them real loud.
Yes, please.
We can't hear you over how awesome this game is.
Someone says, oh wait, I'm looking, let's see. This game comes out Tuesday, right?
Yes, unless you live in Europe. In which case, go to bed. It's late.
What if they work nights?
That's a good point. Well, then you shouldn't be watching this while you're working.
Well, yeah. I think Facebook changed what people do at work now. Maybe it's acceptable.
Although, to be fair, I'm supposed to be working. I'm just playing video games.
Do you have something important to be running to?
I do have a 3 o'clock, so I should be excusing myself in relatively short order here.
Oh no, that's a really, okay, that's a big guy. Where's my grenades? What? 2 to take him down? Wow. Oh no, he's gonna blow up. Ooh.
Alright, I'm on the main catwalk.
I'm coming. I think I know where you're at. Ah. Alright. Someone said, don't make me drink this. It looks like they had to drink it.
Alright.
Well, that that was a good run. I'm satisfied with that one.
What do you guys think?
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you don't care what I think. Maybe you do. Anyway. Well, are we doing this again next week?
Yeah. I don't see why not. We can show a little bit of what's in the retail game. We can do...
Yeah, what we could do if we can. I'll try and see if I can set something up where we can get a thread going in Resident Evil where you guys can put your friend codes. And then we'll try and play with you guys a little bit.
That sounds great. We should definitely do that.
I'll try. I don't know what the wireless is like in this little studio. As you can see, it's kind of bare bones. I can barely get internet to do the stream. So.
I wrote Resident Evil on the whiteboard, though, to sort of spruce things up. What do you guys think about that?
That's a lot better than our printer flowchart, I think. That's what we had up there. Anyway, all right, guys. I'll let Ryan get to his meeting.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the internet.
We'll be back next week.